In today's episode, you will discover how to turn a painful holiday season into a moment that finally reflects your pride, your identity, and your truth.
Hey, this is Steph,
And welcome to the Together Moving Forward podcast. Podcast helping 2S LGBTQI+ people embrace self-love and self-respect so you can celebrate yourself with pride. In this episode, you'll learn how to reclaim the holidays on your own terms so they truly reflect your 2S LGBTQI+ identity, build healing, grounding traditions that increase your pride and emotional safety, lean into chosen family and community support that affirms who you are. Today's conversation is about experiencing the holidays with more pride, more clarity, and more self-love. Give yourself the gift of healing this season. Hello again, I'm Steph Fachon, and I am a human being. Welcome back to the Together Moving Forward podcast. Embrace your 2S LGBTQIA+ identity with pride through self-love. No matter where you stand in the 2S LGBTQIA+ spectrum, we are all connected. And if you ever struggle to fully love and respect yourself, you're not alone. And this podcast is here to help you. As someone who has navigated my own journey of self acceptance as a queer, I know the power of hearing voices that reflect our own experiences. In this podcast, you'll hear real stories and conversations that leave you with practical tools, fresh perspectives, and the confidence to embrace who you truly are with pride. To start, I need to say that I'm not a psychologist, a specialist, or someone with a college degree. I'm just a regular guy here to share with all of you and support each other. I'll share my journey, and we will all share journeys together. We'll learn from each other how to move forward. Today's episode is a follow up on the one you just listened to last Monday about the holidays, episode 31, an episode that hopefully touched many of you. I wanted to take a moment to slow things down and revisit the three big themes that came out of the episode. Not just the stories you heard, but the heart of what those stories were really about. So think of this as a reflection, almost like taking a deep breath together and remembering what truly matters during this season. Reclaiming the holidays on your terms. One of the strongest threads in this episode, and honestly, something that came through in every single voice recording, is this idea that the holidays don't have to look like the ones we grew up with at all. So many of us grew up pretending to be okay, pretending to be happy, pretending that the room wasn't full of tension, judgment, or silence. For some of us, the holidays were painful. They were lonely. There were moments where we felt invisible, or worse, responsible for others' people's comfort. But what every single person reminded us is that we get to rewrite all of this. We heard it from Laura, who said she used to hate the holidays, and now she builds them the way she wants. We heard it from Alan, who learned to create something meaningful for himself. And we heard it in my own story that once I stopped pretending and started choosing myself, things slowly, finally started to change. You don't owe anyone the performance of a happy holiday. You owe yourself honesty, gentleness, and the space to breathe. Reclaiming the holidays doesn't mean forgetting the past. It means choosing not to let it control your present. The power of chosen family and supporting voices. The second big theme is one I love deeply: chosen family. Every voice we heard, Billy, Angel, Sam, Ian, Kimberly, all of them talked about connection. Not necessarily with blood relatives, but with people who love us as we are, people who see us, people who celebrate us, people who don't ask us to shrink or hide. Whether it's a Thanksgiving family free celebration like Laura, a crafty DIY holiday with friends like Angel, a reflective moment with supportive people like Sam described, or a purpose driven holiday like Ian does. All of it comes back to the same thing. Community saves us, community heals us, community reminds us that we are not alone ever. And honestly, when you think about it, isn't that what the holidays were supposed to feel like all along? Turning the season into something healing. The third theme that really stood out is this idea of turning the holidays into something that heals instead of something that hurts. And this can look different from each of us. For some, it's volunteering like Ian and Kimberly. For others, it's creating new traditions like decorating with your child, a friend, a loved one, or sending handmade ornaments. For some, it's taking a quiet moment to reflect the way Sam does. And for others, it's simply giving yourself permission to rest, to step away, or to do absolutely nothing at all. Healing doesn't always look magical. Sometimes it looks like choosing one small thing that makes you feel good, grounded, safe, or seen. And I think that's the heart of this whole episode. The holidays can be the chance to give yourself what you didn't get when you were younger, a chance to break cycles, a chance to build something better, something softer, something true to yourself. So, as you move into the holiday season, however you celebrate it, or even if you don't, remember these three things. You can reclaim this time and make it your own. You deserve a community that loves you for who you are. And you have the power to turn this season into something healing. Nothing needs to look like the glossy commercials. Nothing needs to fit the perfect family blueprint. This is your life, your holiday, your joy to create. I'm always looking for inspiring guests for the Together Moving Forward podcast. And I would love to have you or someone you know share your journey with pride. The world needs your story. It has the power to change lives, and your voice matters. Please reach out and send me an email today. It's already time to say au revoir just for now. So please join me every Monday and Thursday for brand new episodes of the Together Moving Forward podcast and learn how to embrace your 2S LGBTQIA plus identity with confidence and pride. If you enjoyed this podcast, be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode on how to learn to love and respect yourself. And if you found this episode useful, share it with a friend or someone you know in our 2S LGBTQI plus community so you can help them embrace self love. It might seem like a small gesture, but it truly makes a huge difference. Wherever you are from in the world, we are all connected. We are all family. Remember, solidarity beats hate. The more we unite, the stronger we become. Because at the end of the day, we are all equally human and we all deserve the same rights. Before we close with our weekly positive thought, I want to tell you what this one personally means to me, especially for the holidays. I choose to focus on what makes me happy. For me, during the holidays, this means giving myself permission to let go of old expectations, old stories, and old pain. It means remembering that I don't have to recreate the sadness of my past and I can create new joy right now. It means focusing on my son's smile, on the small traditions that we have built, on the warmth we create in our home, not the coldness I once had to survive. Every time I say this positive thought, it brings me back to this one word: choice. To building a season that reflects who I am today, not what I was forced to be years ago. It reminds me that happiness is not something I wait for, it's something I choose to create. Now is the time to put your hand on your heart and let's repeat again, you and me together, this week positive thoughts. I choose to focus on what makes me happy. Yes, I choose to focus on what makes me happy, especially during those holidays. From shame, guilt, silence, and rejection to pride, freedom, healing, and love. Together, we are moving forward. Thank you so much for being here with me today and for taking this moment to reflect with me. I truly appreciate it. See you real soon. Ciao. Subscribe now and share to uplift, empower, and make a real difference in our community.